Gold Squad TV. So I got a message for John Karalis, man. So I watched your podcast about Jabari re-signing with the Celtics, and you don't think it makes sense for us to not hold a 14th roster spot. And you also said that we should trade Dennis Schroder so we don't end up over the luxury tax if we don't need to be over the luxury tax. Let me tell you something, man. Letting go of Schroder after we just got him really as a steal in the free agency makes absolutely no sense. And you act as if like Peyton Pritchard ain't gonna get minutes. Peyton Pritchard is gonna get plenty of minutes. He's gonna get plenty of minutes playing with Schroder. Because Schroder's not really much of a shooter. He can hit the three, but it's not really his forte. And he's proven that he can play with other guards. You seem to be focused on the fact that he had locker room problems in LA. Letting go of Schroder makes no sense at all. As for the team being over the luxury tax and not holding that 14th spot empty, you're an idiot. Just plain and simple, Karalis. You're not the. I think the first time I've had to go at you for some weird take because you want to get Bradley Beal in the Boston Celtics uniform. Have you ever thought about the fact that we might end up being a conference finals team? We might not need Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal might not even leave Washington. You do realize we still have two young bucks on the bench that are growing. Actually, three, on top of veterans. This is not a bridge year, man. You guys want Bradley Beal in the Celtics uniform so bad. But let me ask you something. Why do you want another ball-dominant scorer when you already got two ball-dominant scorers who are your young foundation? Nothing Bradley Beal does outside of scoring is even worth the Celtics even signing. I wouldn't sign Lavine either, but I'd probably sign Lavine before I sign Beal, just because Lavine fits their timeline. They're all around the same age, so he fits that timeline. You get a little more longevity out of that. That said, why do we got to chase after the big fish? We already got two big fish on the team. This idea that we have to save up cap space for next year so we can just let everybody go that we got. Let go of Richardson, let go of Horford, let go of Schroder. You ever thought about maybe those two guys might not come to Boston? They don't come to Boston, you're going to have to resign those guys. Don't make it seem like these guys need to be here for a one and done thing. Let the guys enjoy the time there. Let them enjoy their time in Boston. It seems like the media out there just does not let this team rest. You want to find flaws in everything. That said, there will be plenty of playing time for Peyton Pritchard and Dennis Schroder. You can make it happen. You act like Josh Richardson is going to be playing point. Not a point guard. He's a forward. He'll be splitting time with Romeo Langford and Aaron Naismith. You know what I mean? So you got to as for Jabari, not keeping that spot open and signing Jabari and you being upset about that, that makes absolutely no sense. The guy's been productive every time he's been on the floor for us. Been a decent team defender. He scores every single time he's on that floor. For 5 to 10 to 15 minutes a game, you're asking him to put an impact in a game. He proves that he could do that. He fills holes. Who's to sit there and say that Horford or one of these guys don't get hurt and you need somebody to step up and give you buckets? You're going to just say, nah, we don't need that spot. We don't really need Jabari Parker. That makes no sense. The guys like him. He loves the team. The guys like playing with him. Just let this team rest, man. Stop trying to make it seem like it's a bridge year. Oh, the way the Celtics roster looks like, they're definitely saving for Bradley Beal. I keep hearing that, man. People don't even want to believe in this team, man. And then we end up winning like 60 games. And you're going, we're overachieving. No, we're not. You can't tell me. I've seen Celtics teams that were way worse than this team. Like that 2017 Celtics team. That was an overachieving team with IT and Jay Crowder and them. This team has a lot of talent. A lot of talent. And it's deep. We're one of the deepest teams in the league. Let Jason Tatum and let Jaylen Brown grow into superstars. Let Horford be the bridge guy. And let the rest of this team build, man. Why is it that we got to chase after the star? Did the Stars win last year? I'm just saying, Milwaukee won being patient. You know what I mean? Phoenix got to the finals being patient. Outside of signing Chris Paul, they had what's the same roster they had before they had Chris Paul. Let them cats breathe, man. Gold Squad TV. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this John Karalis fella. Nothing personal. I just don't agree. I just think it's a stupid opinion. It makes me want to turn off his podcast. Gold Squad TV.